you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work.
Sugar Ray Robinson from the United States of America. And they are the Undisputed champs. Coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. And they'll be facing...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
We welcome you to this... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Do you believe what we are seeing? Beautiful counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Failing to score with that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
My question is this. It's not about becoming champion, it's about staying champion. There's only very few champions in the world that believe they are the best. So if you're going to pick a title up, it's not about the first defense. It's not even about the second defense. It's about the third, fourth, fifth defense. It's yours. So I want to see him own this belt that he picked up in his last fight. Own it to say, I deserve the belt.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Well done with that counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Couldn't land that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores. There's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two fighters are made for one another. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Only catching air with that hook. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This fight has a real good flow to it. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. And he misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Time for the 5th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. The courage on display here is incredible. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. That hook won't score. Looking to land the hook. Good counter punching. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but there's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. There's a counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe this? Perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Just misses with that left uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. That left uppercut doesn't score. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Do you know that bell was sweet music to it? There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Catch and shoot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on. There's the bell to start round 9. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You'd like to see more jabs. That uppercut just missed. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. That left hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more. but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
This is the 10th. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Miss with the jab. Well done with that counter shot. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters. There's the bell to start round 11. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is all. And there's the bell to start round 12. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Didn't land that jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. Right hook just missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by unanimous decision and still undisputed champion, Sugar Ray Robinson.